eDigital Africa Media presents Everything Digital with Faith History. And now, Faith History.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's Everything Digital, the show where we bring you everything cool, everything hip, and yes, that's right, everything that's digital in your world today. And as always, I'm Faith History, your digital guide on this series. And today we are going to be starting a new, couple of episodes, segments. You know how we do it, our short series. And it's called the Influencer Toolkit series. And today's episode, we're going to be talking about reaching out for brand collaborations. If you've been listening to the show for a while now, you would have been part of the series we had on branding, right? How to build your digital brand. That's your personal brand or your corporate brand for whatever it is that you do, whether you're selling digital products online, or physical products online, or you're offering services, coaching, classes, or whatever you're doing, just how to build that brand and really, push people to that brand. And one thing you'll realize as you go along in your brand journey is that there's more than enough potential for growth if you know the right buttons to press and the people to talk to. But most importantly, when you know the right brands to work with. And that's why in this episode, I want to talk about brand collaborations, how to reach out for brand collaborations. But first, I want to talk to you about something else that is really exciting that's happening in our lives this week. Everybody, as you know, wants money, but not everybody has financial management skills. And that's why we're working with Enterprise Hill to educate creatives and teach them how to manage the non-creative aspects of their brand and business. So whether it's their finance or administration or management, as a creative, I know you just want to create. But if you don't manage your money, right, you'll be broke. So make sure you tune in on Zoom. We're going to be on Zoom this Friday, the 25th of September, and we're going to be talking about managing a creative business, the people, the numbers, and the taxes. We're going to be talking about all of that for about an hour from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you want to register, please go ahead and register. We're going to send a Zoom link via our newsletter. So click on our Instagram bio, right? Click on the link at eDigital Africa. Go to us on Instagram, eDigital Africa, and you can register to the newsletter from there. And then you will get you'll get that link to register. So again, it's very simple. You want to register for this Zoom because you are a creative business or you're managing a creative business and you want to know, look, I'm managing my business, I'm doing well, but I don't want to get in trouble for taxes, or, I need to be able to manage my people, or I need to know how to make more money. I need to do the business end of things as well. So if you want to be part of that Zoom call with Enterprise Hill, Davis Okeowo is the founder of Enterprise Hill, and him and myself, we're going to be on and we're going to be talking about all the things that you need to know about managing your creative business. And that is going to be this Friday, 25th September from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on Zoom. All right. If you want to, again, get that Zoom link, all you have to do is go to Instagram, eDigital Africa, follow us and click on the link in our bio. And that will register you for the newsletter, which will then you'll get the link for the Zoom. Okay. Hurry now. Go do that. And now let's get back to the show. So I know that the word collaboration has been used so much that so many of us are wary of it. In fact, sometimes when a brand wants to get your services or your product without paying, they invoke the word collaboration. But that's not what we're talking about, okay? How do you actually reach out to other brands who want to have a collaboration with you and something that will serve both your brands well? How do you present your case in such a way that they will want to listen? How do you even decide which brands to reach out to in the first place? What do you do before you reach out to them? What mediums do you use in your communication? These are all the things that we'll be looking at in the show today. And before we jump in, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're talking collaborations, how to reach out to other brands. Guys, you're listening to Everything Digital. My name is Faith History. We'll be right back. And we're back. All right, like I said earlier, the word collaboration gets thrown around a lot. So it's all too easy for brands and business owners to get confused when a collaboration opportunity knocks. There are different types of collaborations though, and the ones we are concerned about are those collaborations that are between brands. So for the sake of a definition, let me just say that brand collaborations are when two or more brands or businesses team up, create something unique and exclusive for a campaign, and help each other grow in the process. So these are the keywords you need to think about. 2 or more businesses team up, creating something unique and exclusive with each other and help each other grow. So think about it. Am I going to grow from this? Is my brand going to grow from this? Is the other brand going to grow from this? Are we going to team up? Are we going to create something unique together? If the answer to all of this is yes, then yes, you want to think about a collaboration as a win-win for both of you, for both your brand and the other brand you want to collaborate with. For example, with eDigital Africa, we collaborate all the time. We've got our friends at Tech Cabal, which is basically a tech hub, as well as a tech publishing company. They have newsletters, they have a website, and, they're basically all about tech, right? So we collaborate with them. We've also had some brand collaboration opportunities with United Way, which is an NGO, to team up with our Let's Go Digital series that we offered a couple of times a year. And we've also teamed up with media companies like Business Day, so we team up, and these collaborations, again, they all have something in common, which is, both companies are gaining something. They're helping each other grow in the process. We're creating something unique together, and we are teaming up. Okay. So one of the things that has worked for us is that, responsibilities and roles are clearly stated and agreed upon upfront. So what about you? If you want to reach out to another brand to collaborate with them, then you have to, first of all, ask yourself that question. What do I actually bring to the table? What can I offer? Not what am I going to get, which is how most people think. What am I going to get out of this? They want my brand. I've been building it for years. I'm so big. What do I bring to the table? What can I offer? And that's the question we must all ask ourselves all the time. By the time you ask yourself this question, then you can move to the next stage of asking yourself, is what I am offering of any use or benefit to the other brand? And don't be upset with yourself if the answer is no. Just know that you have more work to do, or maybe that's the wrong brand for you. And if someone else asks that question, don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your imposter syndrome shout at you and say, oh, there you go, they found you out. You're not that great. This is not the time to be in that mind frame or that mindset. It's counterproductive. What you need to be thinking is, what? If this doesn't fit, I need to find a better fit, because what I'm offering has to benefit the other brand, and what they're offering has to benefit my brand, and once the answer for that question is yes, that the fact that, what you're offering, what they're offering fits into each other's brand stories, then guess what? It's time to say yes, because if the shoe was on the other foot and, someone brought you an idea, would you accept what they're bringing? Would you say yes if somebody else brought you the idea? And that the way that you're going to ask that question again, even if you're being offered, is to say, is this of benefit to my brand? That's the question that you need to ask. And will I also benefit the other brand? Those are the only 2 questions that you really need to ask yourself. And then the next thing is, you've got to do your homework. So if you're the person asking, right, you're the one that wants to marry, you're the one that wants to get in bed with this other brand, you need to do your homework. It's like dating. You need to find out about the company you want to reach out to in order to answer, the second question. You need to know what your gain will be from this other brand. And once you've answered those questions, you then want to make the move, right? You want to reach out to the brand. You're probably thinking, how do I do this? Do I send an email, or do I just send a casual DM? Actually, the answer is that there's no hard or fast rules to this. Each brand is unique, but here are some tested and proven steps that you can use to reach out for brand collaborations. This is what we do at eDigital, so I'm sharing that with you. Number 1, find out who you're about to reach out to in that company, right? You can check their website, find out who's the PR lead over there, or use LinkedIn to know who's the head of collaborations and partnerships over there, if there's such a role. If there's not such a role, just ask around in the company, check in their marketing team and just ask the question, please, who heads up your partnerships and collaborations? And they'll send you off to someone, or they'll say, actually, we don't have anybody who handles that. What do you want? And then you say, well, I'm interested in this. And then I'll show you how you're going to do that a little later. Another way, you can also check out their social media media accounts and ask them in the DMs who to reach out to for collaborations. Your email could go something as simple as this. Hello, ABC company. I love what you do with blah, blah, blah. And I have a collaboration idea I would like to discuss. What's the best email address I could reach out to? That simple. You can also do this via a call, right? Like sometimes, you send out these DMs, nobody's responding, you're getting despondent. You're like, they're not answering me. Is it that I'm too small? Are they too big? Then all these negative thoughts start coming into your mind. You need to shut it down and pick up the phone and, call if there's a number there, right? If it's a personal brand, especially, and their DM is open, send a DM, introduce yourself, and shoot your shot. I would like to point out, though, that when you do get their attention, don't wait for more than 24 hours before you send in your proposal. Some people will even send in a media kit right away, all right? And you know that you should have your media kit, right? You know that. You should know this, guys. All right. Anyway, as a creative, you need a media kit. It's simply on-brand graphic or PDF that tells a potential client or partners or collaborators what you're all about. You can design one for free using Canva or Over. And, these are free graphic design tools that you can use on desktop or mobile devices. LinkedIn is also a great place to find who's who in the company so you can reach out directly. Tools you'll need, your media kit, your Canva or Over, and LinkedIn. All right. Let's go to another quick break. When we come back, I'll show you a couple more things to do to get that collaboration off and running. All right. We'll be right back. Let's take a quick break. And we're back. Okay, so now I'm going to rush through the rest of this because, we're almost out of time. Okay, so what you need to do next is send that email. All right, now you know who to reach out to. Reach out, send that email. What should that email look like? Your introduction, introduce yourself, of course, your purpose, why you're reaching out, the collaboration idea. Don't forget. Put the idea in there, put in the plan of how you want to collaborate with them. And, people are busy. Just put the plan in. Don't waste any time with that. And then sign off. So the way you sign off is very important. You should include in your conclusion that no matter what their decision is, you would still like to hear from them and that you would like to, maintain a relationship. So don't just end, on a bad note, end on an upbeat note so that you can at least start a relationship. Even if they say no to the collaboration, you now have a way to have back and forth and pitch them other ideas. Some tools that can really help you, things that I came across, there are like 10 collaboration email pitch templates that are so helpful. And the link is in the show notes if you're listening to this on a podcast or on YouTube. So just check the description and I'll share those tools with you. Mailtrack.io. It tracks emails, so you can use that so that, they say, I never got your email. You can track it. And so you can download that. And, and hey, listen, guys, even if you get rejected after all this, you can still pitch them in the future for a collaboration. Just stay polite, stay building that relationship. And that's how you reach out for brand collaborations. Hope you loved it. If you need more information or help, be sure to hit us up on social media at eDigital Africa. You can also go to our website and contact us button, and that's edigitalafrica.com. We're always up to work with you, to serve you, to be of help. So I'm asking the question, how can we be of help? And until next time, when we bring you some more amazing content about digital marketing, everything that's digital in your world, and the future of work, it's goodbye for now from me, your girl, Faith History. Toodles.
For more on this topic, visit www.edigitalafrica.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Everything Digital is brought to you by MTN. This is a Faith History production.